Alrighty, guys, a brand new trailer dropped this morning for a show that I've been kind of excited about. It is the new Game of Thrones spin-off show, A Knight of the Seven Kingdom. And yes, we are getting a lot more, Game of Thrones stuff. We got House of the Dragon going right now, and now we got another spin-off in A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms. Listen, the only thing I know about this is based on a character called Sir Duncan. He was, what I've been told by someone I know who loves Game of Thrones, he's like the most badass knight of all the badass knights. So this could be very interesting to see. If it's executed well, if it's good, yeah, I'm excited. It's Game of Thrones. Whenever it says Game of Thrones, I'm instantly hooked. But we'll check out this teaser, see what it's all about. Before we start, make sure you press that like button, comment, subscribe, do all that. All that helps out our channel. And then go over to the Patreon, go over there and support us. And it helps us out so much. By the way, guys, let's jump into the teaser trailer for A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms. Here we go. Alrighty.
I was squire to Sir Arlen of Pennytree since I was a boy.
100 years, okay.
To be a good knight. To defend the weak and the innocent.
That was a tall dude, though.
Are you Baelor Targaryen?
No.
Oh.
Then would you move the fuck out of the way?
It's got some Outlander vibes in here.
Duncan the Tall.
Never heard of him.
Do you know every knight in the Seven Kingdoms, then?
The good ones. If you could bring me to Ashford, I could squire for you, sir.
Rob me, and I'll hunt you down with dogs.
You don't have dogs!
I'll get some.
Where?
Okay, there's like a Last of Us vibe to this, which is pretty cool.
Boys, stop gaping. See to my horse.
I'm not a stable boy, my lord.
Not clever enough.
I know I'm just a hedge knight, but sometimes I think there could be more.
It's a bit of comedy to this one.
You treat these royal lapdogs like they're your betters.
They are my betters.
These men have a name and training. What chance do I have? I have no chance.
Oh.
Falling star brings luck to those who see it.
So the luck is ours alone?
Yep, we got our battles.
I need to fight honorably. But sometimes I think I buried my courage alongside the old man.
Whoa.
Within every man, there are many men. So be brave. Be just.
Yep, got that Game of Thrones action.
Be tall.
Baratheon. Oh, that's cool. That was a cool shot. This has got me a lot more excited than I thought I should for a Game of Thrones show. Alrighty, guys, that was the official teaser trailer for A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, which really felt like a trailer rather than a teaser trailer. But when they announced this series, I'm like, oh great, they're just gonna spin off every single side story they kind of mentioned over in Game of Thrones. But watching this, I'm like, this is very different vibe from Game of Thrones and House of the Dragon, because in a way, House of the Dragon and Game of Thrones, very good TV, very good shows, but they are similar in their tones and the way they tell their stories. This one, it felt very different. A lot of the characters that we sometimes follow in Game of Thrones are kind of, shy, kind of shade the line between good and evil. If you look at like Daemon, who's you love Daemon, but he's kind of, he's good sometimes, he's bad sometimes. And it's nice to see a character that we're following in Sir Duncan, who this guy just seems like a good guy, a nice guy who wants to be a knight to protect the realm. He's got a little squire who wants to train with him, and everyone always doubts him, and everyone says oh, are you just some stupid oaf? And he's like, no, I'm a knight, sir, I'm a knight. And I think that's a cool way to play it. You know, this guy's just trying to prove himself, and he's got to go fight the battles, got to prove himself when everyone else, you know, he doesn't understand the intricacies of, like, you know, the Game of Thrones that all these guys are always playing. We got some Targaryens in there, some Baratheons, saw a little bit of Kingsguard in there, a little bit of dragons. You know, everyone loves some dragons. But overall, you know, I liked it. You know, I just in the trailer, there was a bit of Outlander vibes, you know, with kind of, you know, the settings and how it's filmed, but also like a little bit of Last of Us in there too, with, you know, him transporting the kid and like the kid kind of being snarky like Elliot, him like saying like trying like, hey, calm down, I'm the knight here, listen to me. Like, I like that a lot, and you know, definitely I'll be checking it out. I'll definitely be checking it out because it's Game of Thrones. You know, anything Game of Thrones I'm gonna check out. But what did you guys think about this teaser for A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms? Are you excited for it? Will you be watching it day one? Leave comments down below. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that. See you guys on the next one. Peace.